get it trending, guys. Most retweeted picture of John Jay history. Oh yes, that just happened. So we have the judges table.
If you're ready for each side, why are you wearing sunglasses?
Elimination. But first, we would like to call up on stage Miss Cindy Parsons, who will be talking about the charities.
Hi. Is everybody enjoying the show so far? Okay, so I'm not sure if all of you know, but every year, NHS selects a charity to donate all of the proceeds of John Jay Man to, and this year we've decided to select the Ryan McElroy Children's Cancer Foundation. And the Ryan McElroy Children's Cancer Foundation is a nonprofit organization founded by Chip and Judy McElroy, who lost their son Ryan to a rare form of bone cancer just shy of his 5th birthday in 1998. Having their own experience with a fatally sick child, they decided to form this organization to help families and children going through the same thing. This foundation holds events throughout the year to raise money for families and children in need. These events include a golf outing, wine tasting, and their annual Gala of Hope. They work directly with each family and has even paid for things like medical bills, heating bills, and gas cards. So far, they've raised almost $3 million and helped over 1,400 children and families in Hudson Valley. This organization is dedicated to providing financial and emotional help while also putting smiles on children's faces. They have made many strides over the years, and they will continue to do so with the proper support. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much, Cindy. Now we've heard a little bit about the charities. It is time for our first elimination.
Okay. Keep it active. Get the exercise.
Here are all the John Jay Men. Judges, can we have the envelope, please?
Yes, and before I have all the judges, before I bring the results up, boys, this has been the most incredible show. Every single one of you have to be proud being part of today, because it's going to be very, very difficult for anyone in the future to top this. I mean, this has just been one hit after another.
Okay, so for this elimination, we're going to do it a la Bachelor. I don't know if you guys watched The Bachelor. Yeah. So, Keith has the roses, and if we call your name, just, please move forward, and we're going to ask you if you'll accept the rose. Okay? All right. First name, Nick Buffoli. Nick, will you accept the rose? All All right, the next name? Jodiano. Mr. Clerk, will you accept Keith's rose? Next name, Joe Guzmano. Joe, will you accept the rose? All right, the next name, Corey Chrysler. Do you accept the rose? And finally, the last name we're going to call is Jay. Jay, do you accept the rose? All right. Keith, do you have any words?
Well, the group that received the roses has been eliminated.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for all 10 John J. men. So that means Rajat, Jake, Brett, Chris, and Brendan are moving on to the next round. All right, are you guys ready? Okay. Keith, why don't you tell them what they have to do?
Well, our first improv round is going to be a self-portrait round. You will get a pencil, you will get a piece of paper, and to the best of your ability, you need to draw yourself.
You will have a minute to draw yourselves with some unscented markers and some white paper. And go crazy. So when on our marks, we're going to give you the time to go, but we're going to hand out supplies first. We have the trusted iPhone timer.
I cannot believe I got rid of Joe.
All right. Are you fellas ready? All right. Is everybody else ready? All right. You have 1 minute starting now. Less than 30 seconds left, boys. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. Rajat, will you show everybody your portrait? That's pretty accurate, I'd say.
The luxurious facial hair, obviously, as you mentioned before. Jake, will you show everyone yours?
All right, Mr. Perry, do you want to share with everybody? I like the muscles you got going on there.
Chris, will you show yours?
And finally, Brendan Del Biondo, show everybody your lovely portrait. As the judges deliberate, you all should know that after this first round, one Shanghai man will have to leave the stage, unfortunately. All right, so who does the audience think had the best portrait?
That was definitive. Yeah, that was, yeah. Thank you. Let's go one by one more time. Who likes your jobs?
And what about Mr. Kozak? And how about Brett Perry's?
How about Chris's?
And last but not least, how about Brendan? Judges, have you reached a conclusion? All right. Alrighty now. Keith, are you going to be the bearer of bad news, or shall I?
I think it's your turn.
Oh well. Unfortunately, the journey has ended for Mr. Broadway, Jay Kozak. Let's hear it for Jake, everybody. All right. Then there were four. All right, are you guys ready for the next improv? Okay.
In this improv, you will be doing impersonations of some of TV and pop culture's most outrageous celebrities.
You each will choose a number from 1 through 6, and you cannot repeat each other's numbers. So we're going to go reverse order now, and we're going to start with Brendan Del Biondo. Which number do you choose? 4. Okay. Brett, what's your number? Chris? And Rajat, what's your number? Okay, are you going to tell them who they're going to impersonate?
You guys can use the mic, you can dance, you can do anything you want. Brendan, you will be impersonating Justin Bieber. Take it away.
Last year for prom, I told Sarah, girlfriend, I was gonna ask her out by singing her the song "Boyfriend" by Justin Bieber. So I think I owe it to you because I didn't do it last year, but I'll do it this year. Give me a beat or something. If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I can take you places you ain't never been before. Baby, take a chance, so you'll never ever know. I got money in my hands that I really like to blow. Yeah. On you, chillin' on the stage while I'm singing to you. I don't know about me, but I know about you. So say hello to falsetto in 3, 2 swag. I'd like to be everything you want. Hey girl, let me talk to you. And if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I'd keep you on my arm, girl. You'd never be alone. And I can be a gentleman, anything you want. If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go.
Brett, you will be impersonating Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Winning. You know, I'm pretty pissed that I got kicked off How I Met Your Mother. Just kidding, that's the wrong show. 2.5 Men. Winning. That's all I got.
Very good, Brett, thank you. Mr. Pratt, you will be impersonating Lady Gaga.
Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face. Know the words. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face.
Thanks, Chris. All right, Rajat. Lindsay Lohan, go for it.
Oh my God. Where am I? Last thing I knew, I was on Disney Channel. Does anybody want me?
Judges, please. What do you mean you can't? Come on, Imran.
We refuse to eliminate.
You refuse.
We refuse. How could we do that? They were all.
All right. The guys want you to choose somebody.
We decided that we're going to do whatever you have planned next, and we'll combine the two.
Really? Oh, really, Miss Duffy?
We'll do it by elimination.
All right. We're okay with that, right? All right, for the next round, we are going to do the first ever double elimination in John J. Man history. All right, well, I mean, we had it planned for our next round. We had 3 sets of boxes, but we'll figure it out. No worries. In this next improv round, no, you're okay. Yeah, we got it. It's okay. You guys are each going to get a box of random items, and you're going to have to make up a story using those items. It can be about your life, it can be about anything you want.
And you will have 1 minute to tell your story with the props in the box. So, Keith, do you want to get the box? And we're going to switch it up, and we're going to start with Chris Pratt. All right, Chris, before you start, we're going to give you the mic, and we're going to start the countdown. All right. Here you go.
Okay, so I'm Lady Gaga again, and I'm gonna try and make a dress out of this bone. But sadly, it's not big enough, so I'm gonna use this as well. First, I need to comb it out. It's not really working very well, so I comb my hair. I actually don't have any hair. So, that's the end of my story.
Chris?
All right, the next John J. Man will have to... Are you okay there? Chris Brown, everybody. All right, Rajat's next. You will have 1 minute as well to create a story, just like Chris did. He had 30 seconds left, but you know what? It's all good. I'm digging the polka dots. I don't know. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Rashad?
Okay, so I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm really cool. I was just walking in the park one day, playing with my nice toy, when I caught a baby in my glove. It wasn't my baby. So I thought, why not keep it? So I wanted to teach him how to play baseball, but then I realized I didn't know how to play baseball. So I dropped the baby, and I left.
All right, well done.
And just so we're clear, John J. Man does not, we do condone the dropping of babies, so don't do it. All right. Let's hear it one more time for Rajat. All right. Our next John J. Man, who will be receiving the box, is Brett Perry. standing roll applies, and Keith will be holding your microphone.
All right, so I decided to do a little Halloween costume. So my first one, I'm a pirate. My second one, I am a witch. My third one, obviously a cowboy. And my fourth and final, professional hula hooper. Clearly I'm not really good. Oh, my last one wanted to be an old grandma, so. Get off my lawn! And then I'm done.
All right, thank you, Brett.
All right, I think Brett Perry deserves a huge round of applause, everybody. All right, Brendan, are you ready? Okay. Keith has your props. You will also have a minute. And remember, anything goes.
So I gotta tell you about my day the other day. Starts out, pouring rain, cats and dogs, you believe it? I brought my umbrella. Lost mine, so it's my wife's. What are you gonna do? Next, I had tennis practice. I've had this paddle since 1922. Never lost with this paddle, you believe me? Backhand, everything, you know? So, as stated earlier, my wife, she's a freak, you know? She is. Her name's Dala. And, you know, she's always spending my money, you know? So, she ordered these heels, and who would spend $200 on these piece of garbage heels? And, you know, she always has me comb her hair. I can't believe it. This naughty old bag, I can't.
Well done, gentlemen. All right, judges, we actually need to eliminate somebody this time. Yeah, 2 people, actually, yeah. Gentlemen, I mean, do you have anything to say? Anything? Just anything. Absolutely anything. Here, hold on. You can have the mic, Here you go. You have the mic.
Phoebe. I'm so glad I finally met you. I'm actually supposed to babysit you sometime. Actually, your mom won't let me babysit you. That's it. I'm glad I met you, though.
Right now, I want the judges to judge me, but when I come to school on Monday, don't judge me.
I got nothing. Here you go, Keith. You're the expert.
All right, thanks, Brett. The judges look to me in deep deliberation because they need to eliminate 2 instead of 1 this time.
I don't know, Keith, it's gonna be pretty close. I did a really great job.
I mean, you know what? Let's get the audience's opinion. How we feel about Rajat? That
Do we have a decision? All right, yes we do. Two of you will be leaving the stage. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for Brett Perry and Chris Pratt. And now, there are only 2 John Jay men left. And 1 more elimination to go.
All right, gentlemen, for your final improv round. Each of our 5 judges have prepared questions for you. You will answer a question from the judge that you choose randomly, and you will choose them randomly by choosing a number which we have assigned to each judge. Rajat, please pick a number.
4.
Brendan?
2.
Mr. Drenick, will you please read your question to Rajat?
Before the question, I just want to say, as judges, we think everybody did a wonderful job, and if you were eliminated, you still did a great job of representing our school. And as the judges, and I hope I speak for everyone up here, we are extremely happy that the 2 left are someone with intellectual prowess as an educational institution, and someone who is really, really excited to be a patriot. So we're both winners, and we're very happy that one group is representing the school. All right, we're going to get serious for a minute. What we'd like to know is, in your life, who is your biggest role model, and what are the characteristics that they possess that you admire most?
Alright, so I always like to think that the universal answer to any question is Rajat. But unfortunately, it does not apply to this one. So I guess I would have to go with my little brother, who is right now actually taller than me, so I can actually look up to him. So I feel kind of good about that. Well, not, I feel kind of diminutive too, but I can at least look up to him.
Thank you, Rajat. Very well said. Brendan, you will be receiving your question from Mr. Imrpov.
Okay, this is a little Gordon. This is based on a real scenario that happened recently. So pay attention. If you need any further clarification, I'll give it to you. You are creating a map ball team. You are the captain, and you have selected most of the players for last year's team. You came in second last year, so you have a few. You came in second last year, so you have a formidable team. However, there is one player from last year's team that is questionable. We will call him player A. It is not that player A is not good or capable, but there is another player who's available that is better than player A. We will call this player player B. Now here lies the dilemma. Player A is a good friend of yours, and expects to be on the team. In addition, if he's not placed on your team, he probably will not be able to play in the tournament, since most of the teams have been already formed. For the last open spot on your team, would you pick player A or player B? Please provide a reason for your selection.
Just so everybody knows, the student judge Kyle, myself, Nate, and Lunch have had this discussion with Mr. Ambron about 27 times. So, Brendan, go ahead.
I thank you, Keith.
It was actually 26 times, and this actually did happen.
All right, Mr. Ambron. In the past, I know you played for the teacher cop basketball game. And in the second game that we played in, I know you were kind of upset you didn't make the team. Now, I was one of the coaches, and I wanted you on the team, I really did. That was just me. So if that's where your question's coming from, player A, player B, I just wanted to. All right, player A. Okay, we would have a tryout, which we did, actually. Kyle can vouch for me. We had a tryout in the parking lot where two girls that wanted to be on the squad, not gonna say any names, they had a tryout where they were put through many drills, you know, basic stuff. And we came to a 2/3 decision, and the better player was put on the squad. And we were champions, White House. But I find it hard to root against an underdog, so if there's a hard-working player, I want him on my team. So.
Obviously, you brought back something hurtful for me, but I won't talk about that. Did you pick player A or player B in my scenario?
Player A was the better
The
one?
loyal friend, and player B was the better player.
It wasn't a thing between loyalty and friendship. It was more, player B was my good friend, but player...
No, player A is your good friend.
Player A is my good friend.
Player B is the better player.
Okay, player A was loyal, great guy, you know, hold him right next to me, he's be my best man one day, but he could not play mat ball. So gotta go with player B. Champions.
And as Brendan said, it ultimately did wind up being the right decision because we did win the netball tournament.
However, player A is no longer friends with anybody.
That's so not true. That's right.
All right. So that concludes our final elimination round while the judges deliberate. And as we're about to conclude this show, we're going to ask for all the John Jay men who have been eliminated to please come up on stage. And we're going to all give them a huge round of applause. All right. As you can see, the guys have become really great friends with one another. And in fact, they actually have a little something planned.
Alright, how's everyone enjoying the show right now? All this would literally not have happened if not for three very special people. Our choreographers, Sam Callie, Nicole Ayuli, and Nicole Cavallo. So, what did I say? Lena. So I would like to invite all three of them up there. We have a little something for them.
Sweet ladies, do you have any words?
These boys are so talented and they're so past few months, and thank you guys so much for just being amazing guys. We love you so much. You guys have worked so hard the past 3 months. You've made us all so proud. You killed it tonight. It was pip. And I couldn't have asked for a better experience for my senior year. Thank you guys.
You guys have improved so much, especially Chris Pratt. You guys are fantastic, and I love you all.
Thank you very much, ladies. All right, I think the judges have come to a conclusion. Who's excited? We have some of our lovely NHS officers coming up on stage. And as the ladies leave, we have 10 John Jay men up here and 2 finalists, but only one can earn the title of John Jay Men.
I'm still so angry.
You know, just to get everyone's opinions, who thinks John Jay Man 2014 should be Rajat Chandra? And who thinks John Jay Man 2014 should be Brendan Del Biondo? Well, it's clear that you both have a lot of fans, and we would like to announce our first runner-up in the John Jay Man 2014 competition, and that is after this commercial break. No, I'm kidding. All right, psych. All right. The first runner-up is Brendan Del Biondo.